In our complex and interconnected world, relationships, whether personal, professional, or familial, can sometimes be fraught with manipulation. Manipulative behaviors can take many forms, from subtle emotional manipulation to more overt tactics aimed at controlling or exploiting others. These behaviors often leave us feeling drained, confused, or compromised. However, the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, as taught by Marcus Aurelius and other Stoic philosophers, offers valuable insights into how to recognize and deal with such manipulation effectively. By focusing on principles like emotional resilience, rationality, self-awareness, and personal responsibility, Stoicism empowers us to protect our emotional well-being and maintain our dignity in the face of manipulative individuals. In this guide, we will explore 16 valuable lessons from Stoic philosophy that can help you identify manipulative behaviors and respond with wisdom and inner strength. Whether you're navigating tricky dynamics in your personal life or dealing with manipulation in the workplace, Stoic principles provide the tools to maintain clarity, avoid being swayed by others, and ultimately preserve your peace of mind. 16 valuable lessons from Stoic philosophy to help you identify and deal with manipulative behaviors. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, left behind a profound body of work, meditations, that continues to guide individuals in managing emotions, relationships, and life's challenges. One of the most significant applications of Stoic wisdom is in identifying and dealing with manipulative behaviors, whether they appear in friendships, family, or professional relationships. Manipulation often takes the form of deceit, emotional control, or exploitation of one's kindness or weaknesses. Stoicism teaches us to recognize these behaviors and respond with wisdom, protecting our dignity and emotional well-being. Here are 16 Stoic-inspired lessons that can help you identify and address manipulative behavior in your life. 1. Recognize what you can control. Marcus Aurelius constantly reminded himself that the only things we can control are our actions, judgments, and responses. Manipulative individuals often try to control your thoughts, feelings, or actions. The first step is to remember that you cannot control others, but you can control your reaction. When confronted with manipulation, recognize your own power over your emotions and decisions. Stoic insight: you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius 2. Practice self-awareness. Self-awareness is key in recognizing when you're being manipulated. Often, manipulators prey on a lack of self-awareness. Regularly engage in introspection, as Marcus Aurelius did, to evaluate your motivations and emotional responses. By staying conscious of your emotions, you can detect when they are being influenced by someone else's behavior. Stoic insight: waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. B1. Marcus Aurelius 3. Don't take it personally. Manipulative people often seek to instigate feelings of guilt, shame, or inadequacy. A Stoic approach encourages you not to take others' actions personally. Recognize that the behavior of others is often a reflection of their character, not your worth. Avoid getting drawn into their emotional games. Stoic insight: when someone does you wrong, remember that they have been wronged by themselves first. Marcus Aurelius 4. Understand the nature of manipulation. Mantle is often a form of exploitation where one person seeks to gain control over another for their own benefit. Stoic philosophy teaches that we should not allow ourselves to be controlled or coerced by others. Recognizing manipulation for what it is, the attempt to control your behavior or emotions, can help you respond with wisdom. Stoic insight: the best revenge is not to be like your enemy. Marcus Aurelius 5. Resist emotional reactivity. Manipulatorists often rely on triggering emotional responses to get what they want. A key Stoic principle is to develop emotional resilience. By practicing detachment and controlling emotional reactions, you protect yourself from being swayed by manipulative tactics. Stoic insight: you can endure anything that is within your power to endure. Marcus Aurelius 6. Set clear boundary. One of the most effective ways to deal with manipulative people is by setting firm, healthy boundaries. Stoics believe in maintaining control over one's own space and not allowing others to cross emotional or ethical lines. Having clear limits on what you will accept helps you guard against manipulation. Stoic insight: be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. Marcus Aurelius 7. Understand that people act based on their own needs. Manipulative people often act out of selfish desires or unmet needs. By recognizing that their behavior is driven by their own internal struggles, you can maintain empathy for them without being manipulated. Stoicism teaches us to act with compassion while refusing to allow others to harm us emotionally. Stoic insight: it is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. Marcus Aurelius 8. Don't allow guilt to be used as leverage. Manipulators often use guilt to control others, making them feel responsible for things they didn't do or for the manipulator's emotions. A Stoic approach involves refusing to accept guilt that isn't warranted. Recognize when someone is trying to exploit your sense of responsibility and assert your boundaries. Stoic insight: to live a good life, we have the potential for it. If we learn to embrace the present moment, what remains outside of it does not matter. Marcus Aurelius 9. Avoid becoming attached to outcome, as manipulative individuals may try to make you feel overly responsible for outcomes, whether it's the success of a project or the happiness of a friend. Stoicism teaches us to focus on our efforts, not the results, and to detach from the outcome. Recognizing when you are being manipulated into carrying more than your fair share of responsibility can help you set healthier expectations. Stoic insight: the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Marcus Aurelius 10. Stay calm and rational. Manipulators thrive on creating chaos, confusion, and emotional volatility. Marcus Aurelius often urged himself to maintain inner calm and rationality, regardless of external circumstances. By practicing calmness and clear thinking, you deny manipulators the emotional reactions they seek. Stoic insight: when you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. Marcus Aurelius 11. Take responsibility for your own actions. One of the most effective ways to guard against manipulation is to hold yourself accountable for your own decisions and actions. A manipulative person may try to shift the blame to you or distort reality. Stoicism teaches us to take responsibility for our choices, enabling us to act with integrity and avoid being coerced into situations that don't serve us. Stoic insight: what we do now echoes in eternity. Marcus Aurelius 12. Refuse to be overly idealistic. Manipulators take advantage of idealistic tendencies, convincing you to sacrifice your time, energy, or resources for causes that primarily benefit them. Stoicism advises against blindly following idealistic notions without assessing the practical realities. It encourages realism in our judgments to avoid being misled by those who exploit our good intentions. Stoic insight: the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Marcus Aurelius 13. Recognize flattery as a tool of manipulation. Maniplators often use flattery to lower your defenses and gain your trust. Stoicism teaches the importance of recognizing false praise for what it is. By maintaining a humble and rational mindset, you can see through insincere compliments that are designed to manipulate your behavior. Stoic insight: a man is not good because he has money, but because he has virtue. Marcus Aurelius 14. Don't become attached to pleasing others. Manipulators often exploit a person's need for validation and approval. Stoicism teaches us that our worth should not be determined by the opinions of others. By cultivating an inner sense of self-worth, you reduce the likelihood of being manipulated into pleasing others at the expense of your own well-being. Stoic insight: the opinion of others is irrelevant to the wise person. Marcus Aurelius 15. Use reason to disarm manipulative arguments. Manipulators often try to justify their behavior with clever arguments or emotional reasoning. In response, Stoicism encourages the use of logic and reason. When faced with manipulative tactics, take a step back, assess the argument critically, and respond with rational clarity rather than emotional reactivity. Stoic insight: if it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Marcus Aurelius 16. Embrace the power of silence. Manipulators thrive on your responses, emotional, logical, or otherwise. Sometimes the most powerful response is silence. Stoicism teaches that not every battle is worth engaging in, and that sometimes the most effective way to deal with manipulation is to simply withhold your reaction, preserving your peace of mind. Stoic insight: the best way to avenge yourself is to not be like that. Marcus Aurelius. By applying these 16 Stoic principles, you can recognize and address manipulative behaviors in your life with wisdom and strength. The teachings of Marcus Aurelius remind us that while we cannot control the actions of others, we can control how we respond. Cultivating self-awareness, emotional resilience, and rationality empowers us to protect our dignity and emotional health, freeing us from the influence of manipulative individuals.